I know, but I like this.
That's good right there.
If I get laid from any of these pictures, I'll let you know. Oh, that girl?
Got it.
Hi.
Great.
You don't have experience in that particular area. Well, I played a radio veterinarian.
This is a terrain that we have allowed to become their terrain, and I don't want to cede that anymore.
Liven him up a little, because our big thing with him is the teeth.
Schwarzenegger.
Roosevelt?
We have just learned, and it's 7:30 at night, that the New York Times magazine for this upcoming Sunday is featuring us on its cover.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I see it.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
What we get to see?
Wow. He's gone from TV comic to political satirist to Democratic Party insider. Could he be the liberals' Rush Limbaugh or a senator from Minnesota? Al Franken. Seriously. Franken will soon have a daily 3-hour talk show in what will be a new liberal talk radio network.
Yeah, good. Good, good, good.
Yo,
Hey, man, what's up?
we're reading the New York Times magazine article.
Get the fuck out of here.
How's it look?
Looks good. I'm reading it right now. It just starts long.
It's great, man.
Did they tell our story?
Just one line.
You know how you got me
Chris
into
Elliott,
the
isn't he
deal.
Bob and Ray's son?
Just one line.
Oh, well, that's good. That's better than nothing.
Yep.
But hey, at least it's the way it was.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yep. All right, man. Bye-bye.
This is noon to 3. And then they're hoping, I think, that this will be 3 to 7. But this will be 3 to 7. He's very funny. I'm not. Al is hysterical. And then I have to follow him, and I feel like, I'm not a stand-up. I can't do it. I'm a radio person. It's what I am. I miss my family so much, you know, and there's just nothing up here for me. I'm so lost. I'm so fucking lost.
So where's your studio going to be?
The studio is up on 41, which is where I'm going to try and get you in. Okay, this is my studio. And this is the studio they're going to use for everybody else. All right. Yeah, that's how I work. See, I work like this. It's so much more relaxing than having a woman go to something shaped like this all day can make you very angry. Okay. This was today's newspaper. Not in any of them. Not in there. It's okay.
There's been a lot of press for Franken, a lot of press for Garofalo, and she's the radio person, right? And she's feeling like, screw this, I'm the one who's got ratings. But you know what? I was interviewed by NBC Nightly News yesterday. We're going to be on tomorrow. And I said, you know why we had the guts to do this? Because Randy Rhoads proved that good talk radio with a left bent can work. It can be monetized. It can be financially successful. Randy Rhoads has proven it for 10 years. Randy is just not letting it soak in. She's a tough cookie that way. You know that.
Did you see reliable sources yesterday? I wasn't mentioned there either. And then there's a Yahoo News story today. I wasn't mentioned there either. And then in USA Today, there's this fabulous story about liberal radio with Al and Janine, and I wasn't mentioned there either.
Hey, I'm Marty Lynch.
I see that.
It'll be an honor to work with you.
Oh, thanks.
I'll be a news assistant. I'm associate producer.
Oh, good, good, good.
I can't wait to work with you.
Thanks, Marty.
Absolutely. Good luck.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thanks. So they all have passes. They won't give me one.
What I'm seeing here for the first time since we began this rehearsal process is the fact that we've gone for more than 2 hours and 7 minutes and we have not broken down.
You know what? I'm not sure that this is going to even be technically possible.
About a minute, guys. There's going to be some music on the out. 10 seconds worth, and then you guys will talk.
Welcome back to Air America, the Majority Report with Sam Cedar and Janine Garofalo. You know, historically, it's the evangelicals and the charismatic Christians and the flag lapel pin people and the Bible-toting people, the people with the fish on their bumper, who are the ones to keep your eyes on.
As far as election year, Kev, yes, sir. I mean, how does this play in? Because cats got to deal with themselves and try to deal with the elements of surrounding us.
Well, you know, we've talked while the right has been mobilized.
That's exactly right. We have to take it on ourselves.
Don Rumsfeld, he said on Face the Nation that he never used the words immediate threat. Did I use the word immediate threat? Yes, I did. Did I say I didn't? Of course. Was I lying? I don't know. You tell me. Are we going to be the target of a new terrorist attack? I don't know. Yeah. Do we know when and where? Not a clue.
Is there anybody in the Arab world that is not prepared to wreak vengeance on America over Ahmed Yassin?
The Arab nations are trying to link the U.S. and Israel in the killing of Yassin, which, you know, the White House denies the connection except for, you know, supplying the missiles, the helicopter.
And the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And the wheelchair.
And, yeah.
We'll get to that and much, much more as Morning Sedition continues.
It's funny you stepped on my joke. I had that joke, the wheelchair joke. You let me get it out.
What joke's that, sorry?
The wheelchair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know, you guys finished my jokes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
don't even know if I can figure out how to fucking integrate into this thing, you know, period, so.
It's so unclear what I can do there.
Let me just get something straight here because I'm going crazy. Yeah. It's like I just sat in the room for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we talked about something.
Yeah.
But I don't know what anyone's opinion on anything was, and I don't know really what was really...
But here's the thing, you're keeping all this shit and unloading it after the show. That should be part of the show.
What I'm saying
It's
is, like,
ridiculous to carry this shit around during the show up here and then get it out afterwards. That's what's supposed to
I'm so busy
drive
worrying about whether or not, you know, like I can, you know, jump in and like, that's stupid, man. I'm making this about me. I don't need any help. I'm fine.
Yeah.
You see, in my head, it would be called Air Mark, and no one would really work.
Or Mark America, either way.
Is it too late to make it then?
I don't know. Where everyone just sort of hangs out and talks about me. And, you know, for a couple hours, then we all go eat and have a day, you know?
Right.
Launching New York, WLIB 1190 AM, KBLA 1580 AM in LA, WNTD 950 AM in Chicago, 620 WPOJ in Portland, Oregon, 1510 KCAA in the Inland Empire in Southern California, and XM satellite radio, just to start.
We're having trouble setting levels whereby all the hosts are comfortable. The computers were locking up on the studio floor this morning. The backtalk talkback system is not finished, so there'll be some limitations with that. The remote starts from the boards have not been working properly. Page 2. Instant replay for host sound effects not installed yet. The show record backup not in place. Cable TV, I guess we can live without that, but still not here. We need to check printers, and then we'll make up another list tonight.
There's only one challenge we're facing, and that is that neither Sam, Janine, or myself have ever done a radio show before. We've all been a guest before.
You're a fraud, man. Do some fucking work around here, man.
You have no fucking idea.
Back upstairs.
I'm hoping to get fired. Oh, if only that was serious.
You don't need this handheld mic here, do we?
No. Okay, because we can make it bigger for them. Sure.
We don't. You know, tomorrow's not your everyday broadcast day, because tomorrow we're launching something completely different. I just kind of want to, you know, let them get to know me and pick a couple of fights so they can see what it is that I actually can do. It's like, you know, you set up a director set, and, you know, you don't want to just, like, take the car through town. You want to throw it off the cliff and watch it go, woo, you know. So, I don't have this need to be loved. I just have this need to be heard. And there's a huge difference.
And a talkative band of liberals hopes to give Kerry a boost this fall on their new radio network, their answer to conservative talk radio.
What a battle it will be. Conservatives dominate the radio dial. Rush Limbaugh with his 15 million listeners each week. Sean Hannity right behind. All Hannity would say today he was feeling giddy. Why?
Here's a hint. These people are not bright. Here's a hint. They really are dull.
Dude, you're gonna have to figure out a way we can share these fucking interviews. And also, the business report has got to be something other than an ass joke.
Okay. It's called Give Kids the World Village, and it provides a week of fun and relaxation.
This guy's going to be very famous. He's a little crazy, but he's brilliant. And we think that once he kills everybody on his team, he's going to do a great show.
It's all different now. You understand it's a day-to-day thing with me. It's got nothing to do with reality. It's just me reacting to what I think is happening.
Oh, okay, well, good. On that note.
When do I get paid?
5th and the 20th. 5th and 20th. So on Monday's payday, your first payday.
But we can get something signed before Thursday morning, right?
I'm not going to promise that. We're going to try.
That's okay.
Oh, God.
Farther to the left than Betty Crocker.
We'll come back. Sue will do a self-intro and say we're trying to get Captain Shrum on the phone. We're on the line with him right now. We'll see if we can get him in.
I'm going to put you on hold right now. We're going to patch you through.
I'm Sue Ellicott, and we're back on Air America. We're very lucky today because we have with us on the phone from Afghanistan, right next door to Uzbekistan, Captain Alex Shrum. Alex Shrum, can you hear us? Hello, how are you?
Wait for the delay.
No, Captain Shrum, can you hear us?
Oh, no, that's not good.
Captain.
He's locked. He's locked.
What does that
Captain
mean?
Shrum, can you hear us?
Tell him.
He's
Chris.
lost. You dropped him.
Call back. Who dropped him?
Is he on there?
Can you hear me now?
Captain Shrum?
Phone's on work. Call.
Can you hear me now?
Go. Tell him we're putting him back through.
We're putting you back through.
He's coming. He's coming.
Captain Shrum, are you there?
Urgent.
Give it another shot. Captain Shrum,
We're putting you back through.
Hello?
The same thing just happened.
It's the board? Hope this doesn't happen tomorrow. Can you imagine if this happens tomorrow?
Who's this one? Cheney?
No, this is Rumsfeld.
And Cheney is who? What is he? Secretary of what? Vice President.
Rumsfeld's secretary.
I never knew Cheney was Vice President until now. Oh my God, that's horrible.
Welcome back. We're continuing with more about today's launch of the new liberal radio network, Air America. Here's what TV and radio host Bill O'Reilly had to say about the launch. He said, quote, "This whole liberal network scheme is just plain stupid. NPR fills that prescription, and they do it very well. These pinheads backing the venture will lose millions of dollars because the propaganda network is simply tedious, and tedious doesn't sell."
You can't get all that stuff actually finished for me.
We are 51 minutes away from launch. And it's hectic.
Air America Radio, good afternoon.
Test. 1, 2.
This is all loaded wrong. Now what do I need to do? He's got sound here.
Testing.
Can you take care of this?
Give me some ETA on when we'll have logs. Okay. We are going to have, worst case, live streaming, website, boom.
It's launch date, March 31st. Here we are, fixing phones, putting ads on, chaos ensuing.
WLIB 1190, as it is right now. Catherine just went upstairs. I'll get you upstairs. We're ready.
If you can't get all that stuff actually finished for me, can you? Everyone's here.
Fallujah is a graveyard for Americans.
No, they hung some of our contractors in